Hi, my name is Tamika Muzan. I am a 34-year-old woman. I live here in Atlanta, Georgia. My email address is muzantamika at yahoo.com. Mouz as in zebra, O-N, Tamika, Tameka. I'm coming to you live. Um, I want to share my story with you. I am a victim that have been abused by people in the medical staff, doctors, and I've had a horrific experience as just being a normal person. I was born and raised in Newark and Elizabeth, New Jersey, and I moved to South Carolina where the horrific things happened to me and took place with the medical people that are doctors in the medical field. Also, here in Atlanta, Georgia, some of these things took place. A doctor who was on drugs gave me medication that caused my blindness and also did not treat me correctly, made up a sickness that there's no name for and diagnosed me with it. And also, there's a doctor that has no license that are still practicing, and the doctor that's on drugs, they're still practicing in the hospitals, in these medical practices. The doctor told me that I was on drugs, gave me a drug test, came back negative. I was labeled, I was titled, I was beaten physically. I was violated sexually. I was robbed of my eyesight. I was a normal, healthy person, which just went to the doctor because I was having some headaches. He told me I was crazy and I was mental and treated me as a mental and crazy person. I worked for a detective agency in New Jersey right before I moved to South Carolina, and this happened. I'm a single mother. My experience with the medical doctors have been horrific. I was threatened, myself and my family, that we would be salvaged if this story got out or was told. I was told by the doctors as I went to be treated. They told me the doctor said, let a dead dog sleep. I'm not an animal, I'm a human being. And it just wasn't fair. I have not been treated fairly. I contacted lawyers, so many, I can't even count them. Not only did I lose my eyesight, I lost my smell, my taste. Part of my neurological use of my hand, right hand, partially my left. The right side of my body has been shifted down, it drags. Before this, I was just a normal, healthy person, young lady, working and taking care of my child with dreams and goals. And since then, I've been operated on my brain. They took the bone out of the right side of my skull, shaved off all my hair. I have had tubes placed in my neck, my chest, stomach, side, and spine. And They had to operate on my brain just 2010, 4 times, from January, February, March, and April, and then on my stomach 4 more times. I have had so many operations. I have so much scarred tissue. I have tubes in me right now in my stomach, near my rib cage, and in my spine. I have brain damage. I was told by the doctors and have the records that I would never ever see again, not even with modern technology. This has affected me in so many ways, and I don't think it's fair that a human being should be treated as I was treated. I was treated like an animal. There's so much more that I can tell you. So much unfairness, unjust things that have taken place. I've reached out to so many people. Department of Justice, the board of Directors for Health. I've reported it to so many people, and nothing has been done. I was told not to come back several times. Don't come back to this hospital. Don't come back here. I was given up to die. I caught an infection on my brain. 2010, I had to have countless surgeries back to back to save my life. There have been arguments over with doctors, one saying treat her, the other one saying no, as I laid there, and they just argued over who treated me and not treated me. The same doctor that is the reason why I can't see, the same doctor that was barred out of another country for practicing medicine. It's just been so horrific, and I'm just someone, I want my story to be told. I don't want or desire money. I just want my story to be told. You need to know what's going on out there with doctors that have given oath to treat patients and people as human beings, not to be labeled for how you look, your ethnicity, your skin color, because you're on Medicaid, if you have insurance or not. All of my rights have been violated, specifically the right to be treated when it comes to hospital and doctor's care. I just need my story to be told. Is there anybody out there, anybody, that care? This could be your daughter, your son, your child. I'm a mother. I'm a sister. I'm a child. I have 2 parents. Every day, I'm suffering, in pain, physically, emotionally. They just operated on me maybe 3.5 weeks ago. And I talked to my doctor today, and he's saying there's a large chance that they may have to operate on me again. The doctors damaged my brain They won't help me. They won't fix it. They turn me away, turn me down. What am I to do? I've been to the doctor's offices, the hospital, different hospitals, reaching out for help, and I've been labeled entitled. I've even had these doctors to call other doctors. No one will touch me or see me or treat me, and it's not fair. I refuse to die like this. I contacted the White House and I gave my story. This is my last resort. I've done everything I know how to do. I'm begging for somebody out there. Help me. Please don't judge me for how I look. I'm a normal person, human being, just like you. This could be you. Do you think it's fair for a doctor without a license to treat a patient and still be working today and it be covered up and nothing's done about it? Do you think it's fair that this doctor is on drugs and label me as being on drugs and I've never did drugs prior to that incident? I've been given plenty of drugs now, pain medication drugs, to treat the pain for operations and surgeries. Do you think it's fair that I had to lose my eyesight and there's no explanation? Behind it. I have every record, recordings, witnesses, family, friends, church members. Is there anybody out there that can help me? Anybody? I need medical attention, the correct medical attention. I shouldn't have to suffer like I've been suffering. When does it end? Right now it looks like it ends in death, in sadness. These are people that sworn and gave oath to help, to treat, to do good. And nothing has been done. And I am still being mistreated. I want to show you the surgeries and the operations, the cuts, the wounds. I'm not ashamed or afraid to show what's happened to me and what's taken place. I've had the wound even turn into an infection in my stomach and begin to deteriorate and smell. And still have not been helped. Turned away. I've had to try and struggle to make it into the next day. My days are sad. It's dark. I'm hurt. And I don't think it's fair. I've been told, you're mental. There's nothing wrong with you. And I begged them and pleaded with the doctors. No, I'm not mental. My brain is burning. The headaches were so excruciating. I went to them countless times. Told them I couldn't see. I was told, you're on drugs. You're mental. You're crazy. And from that time to this one, right now, I'm still suffering. And I'm sick. But as God live, it is my ability to struggle and fight every day to see another day and tell somebody, wake up, America. Wake up, people. The value of human life nowadays aren't even respected when it comes to people who have given the sworn oath to do their jobs. I'm a witness. I'm a living witness. I call myself a miracle because I am a miracle. But I'm a miracle, and I'm somebody who is begging and pleading for help. I need the proper medical attention. I have a son. I have a family. Please, somebody, contact me. I need help. You can reach me at muzantamika@yahoo.com. You can even see part of my story on YouTube. Ryan at Ryan McCoy, RyanMckoy 15. And you can also see me on YouTube. You type in I choose life, not death. Vote. Your vote means everything. Get out there and vote.